日が終わる頃。 Hola, hola, muy buenas tardes. Espero que tengan muy buen día, que no haga mucho calor y que sea un clima muy agradable. Muy bien, quedamos en que ya son los últimos quests, ya para terminar Stormblood. Creo que ya falta poquitito. Si no es que empezamos en Walker, digo, en Walker no, Shadowbringers.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Garleans come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to count them on me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who really make a difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud waits to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please, don't you dare leave me alone. No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Ah, vaya, vaya. Aparentemente es el último boss. Ah, no, no es el último. Bueno, no importa. Ah, mira, mira. Dale, Liz, dale. Las bobaliconas. Ravages the Stormblood impressive. But in the end they are only that savages. Now let's begin. Sí, es eso. No cansa leerlo todo. Pobre Reaper. Venga, como no tenemos agua, no menos me llevo una. Several purpose. Gone, we shall withdraw for now. ¿Por qué las tres tienen bikini? Ah, no me había dado cuenta.
There you are, and none the worse for wear.
Claro.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Oh no, Alice. Ah, rayos, esos dolores de cabeza.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
Alice. No, se fue Alice. Ah.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you all right?
Yo sí.
Quickly, we must get her back to the encampment.
Alice is being cared for at the infirmary. Well, that there were more we could do for her. Pues, lamentablemente no creo. So the Guardians have been rude, have they? Well done. So this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like us not. They won't be taking any chances now the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our Western allies, we have passed the first step. Our line is unbroken. As for Alice, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary. My lord, the Curians have completed their examination of Mistress Alice, and this is as we fear. She is not in a slumber without any outward cause. Just like the others. Chemitol. Aye, the Guardians picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 Scions incapacitated and with the enemy in our doorstep. I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is to see to it that Alisa is escorted safely to the resting stones. Ruggeri and I will return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the far east is under sail, and all must be made ready for the arrival. I will not keep you then. Norgien. Judging by the Garlean's recent movements, or lack of thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to Rise on the Stones given the plight of your fellow Scions. I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. En un momento de regreso me acabo de dar cuenta que se me acabó el agua. A ver, continuamos. ¿Qué hora este güey? ¿Qué pelotoso salt? Hola Juari, a ver. Continent. Insisto en que me encanta cómo cambia el escenario. Jengo, welcome home. Word has you and Mr. Alice gave the Guardians quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mr. Alice? I was certain she would have returned by now. Ay, te tengo malas noticias, Jori. Se desmayó también. By the 12. Not her too. Okay, and I will ready the infirmary for her arrival. We will also need to send a message to Tataru post-hate. Well, that I had something other than green things to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Unteled Krail and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all. Though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the warrior to us, for the time being at least. Igual a the border of Al Amigo. Well, Mrs. Klein and Mr. Matoya have taken note that for the cure from sleeping sickness. I pray they find a medicine. Creo que Isaldur sigue con lo mismo. Clemens. Sí. FMI. Creo que los diálogos van a ser iguales por un buen rato. Jengo, yours a welcome face indeed in these troubled times. Though, if you have gone to inquire about the stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have not to report. Coltenet and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them, alas. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alfino had been brought here, and wished to see if his condition has improved. Ah, vaya, Máxima. Master Jengo, I have heard about the the part you play in driving back the Empire forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. ¿Qué hablas? I realize how strange such a word must come from I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a guardian's lips. But I speak them out of love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to this bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear that ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it has to prevent this conflict to escalating any further. But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alfino. An acquaintance of Jengo and Alfino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company. Will you follow me, sir? Gracias, Jory. When word reached me that Alfino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad, it pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The populares could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I travel here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. He awaits my return at North Silvertear, and I am certain he will be glad to see you, assuming you can spare time, that is. Vamos. Who do you suppose is waiting for him at North Silvertear? Hasta aquí. ¿Quién será? ¿Quién será? Un momento, por favor. Ok, estoy de regreso. Quedamos en que vamos para afuera. Pues la verdad no creo que sea Krail o Tataru, ya ni me acuerdo. Bueno, lo bueno de que se me olvidan las cosas es de que puedo revivir ciertas cosas. Ya ni me acordaba que Máxima llegaba con su ropa esa. Ironworks. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Ah, vaya. Sí. It sounds that you have been through the mill. You should have called me. Sorry, I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you might have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garlians will say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We of the populace, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his invasions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is a term reserved for my work. I am but an imperial defector who thought to aid another imperial defector. Whatever Master Gallon says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard of from Rauban that you ran into an old friend in the Bourne. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Oh, sí. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the Bourne in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt the Asians, did he? After his humbled at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Commander Aldin also spoke of the alliance meeting with the Emperor, so I still labor to believe that what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was found by the Asian? Oh, sí. That is madness! That very notion is absurd. Every fever in my veins rails against it, and yet I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. The Asians must be stopped, to save my people, to save all peoples. For all Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Iron Wars will spare no effort to achieve that end. Sirius Wall was a good start, but we can do more, and we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I've been mentioned for the Water of Light. Oli, ¿qué pasó? Commander Aldin requests presence at Alliance headquarters in Anamigo. He will discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Ah yes, the immutable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time no doubt being of essence. I could tempt you to arrive aboard the Excelsior. Is there a faster way to Roman side? I will personally apologize to the command for keeping him waiting. Bueno, está bien. No me negaré a llegar volando con estilo. As I really thank you for my archer, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger, and every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious, which of course is another skill. But no one is invisible, not even you, so please take care of yourself out there. I pray you remain safe in the front lines. Though evil equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? No, espera, what can I say myself? I too well made for the border unknown. If there is something I can do to help, I consider it my duty to see it done. Okay. Commander Aldin is waiting, sir. It would be best if we proceed to Alliance headquarters at once. Ok, solo escenario. You're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss a strategy, but first we'll appraise you the guardless movements.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Guardians would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald.
Vaya, vaya.
In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east!
Vaya, vaya.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
So now you leave the Asian to me.
He may not die as such, but to see Lord Xenos fall on the battlefield would deal a heavy blow to Imperial morale. I'll see to it the men stay clear.
Ah, maldita este dolor de cabeza.
They open. Please, I bid you open.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again?
Sí.
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
Estoy seguro.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give him hell, lad. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Ok, Robin. Parece muy bien. Me iguala de Borarov al amigo. Me encanta la postura del Hien. Creo que me da tiempo de ver habilidades. Ah, bueno, está simple. cooldown está gigante.
The weave of a shinobi's power. The art of my forebears.
un win no cura nada.
Magic with a Garlean body. That's hardly fair. Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Bringer of light. It has been too long. No words to mark our reunion? So be it.
Muy bien.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
El equipus. Tienes que
Your mother
levantarte.
chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
¡Ah! Su dolor de cabeza ridículo.
Someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
At last, I found you. Please, there's no cause for alarm. Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
¿Quién eres?
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts. One which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
Muy bien.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
Tontoy. Esa es la enfermería de Isgar. Ay, Merrick.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
¿Dónde está Sinos?
I see you recall that much, at least. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons. Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Estinian.
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells. Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court.
Math.
This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
What was the science?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke.
Ah, vaya. ¿Tataru?
A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
Tataru y Krail, yo creo.
Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Well, this is a most unexpected surprise as to you confined to bed. Oh. Well, when I heard that you had collapsed in the field of battle, I confess I feared the worst. But with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Master Gunnar, history suggests we have fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the worst effect can already be felt even here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcement, Arturiel will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength has returned, but I know it will be an exercise in futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already seized on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I had no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. You know why you will ever be welcome at Hogwarts. Now away with you. I dare not keep you any longer. Ok, hablando de descanso, ahorita regreso. Ok, estoy de regreso. Tataru.
By the 12! I don't believe it! I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Ah, eso me gustaría saber, pero creo que ya hay una explicación.
Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
Es probable.
Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Orionche, Alphano, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own. Do you hear me?
Okay, Tataru.
So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
Te lo prometo, pues.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
No es en la torre tal cual.
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
Le cambiaron la voz. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Este trono parece una máquina y se ve incómodo.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. Or what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. He will not escape me again.
Ajá, el Iribus.
Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Entonces sí, whatever.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Su cara fea. Este es el fin de Stormblood, creo. Voy a hacer unos cuantos side quests antes de iniciar con Shadowbringers. Me gustó este cuadro.
When
Our rivals cry.
Ok. Vamos a acabar este. I knew you'd be alright. And to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits. But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers of Saint Coinax Fine. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. Ok, no recordaba esto. Esos ojos, todos locos.
My enemy, my friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Bloody savages!
Ya lo mandó a la fregada.
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Su puerco. Sinos. Perfecto. In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. Ok. A ver. Esa máscara está muy fea. De las pocas cosas que se ven en un Rodgar y se ve bien fea esa cosa. Bueno, y esto es... A ver. Circus Strange. 385 y este es... Bueno, creo que este... a ver. Vamos a buscar, nomás para estar seguro. No, ok, The Circus Strange es la que empieza todo esto. Un I'm afraid there is no shortage of science condition, no change on the science condition, and the means to wake them from their slumber yet elude us. I place this beacon at the crystal tower might guide us to an answer. Grandfather was related to the science of Homei. I cannot search his thoughts. Told that Homei was here, he would like to say. One door upstairs science and Jedi. Sometimes I wonder what wonder remains in this old boss of mine. Joel, ¿qué me dices? I consider when couldn't get any worse in the when the Guardians were getting off for war. When wars reached me, the Science were in trouble. We need to find that beacon and find it quick. Hurry! Our brothers and sisters are fallen, this is true, but duty will not afford us time to wallow in misery. Until they are returned to us, we must work twice as hard. My brother said he will work twice as hard in the science instead, which is likely mean I must work thrice as hard if I am to match his pace. In that present condition, the science even Rio has returned from a field. Never has there been a greater need of martial on all resources. I never realized how critical role the Archons play in all that we do here. It won't be easy to make out their absence. You didn't worry about the science. Okay, my sister and I have been keeping over them in sheets ever since they arrived. Science, they're raising the stones. If only they would give some sign of steering. Uf, no van a despertar en un buen rato. Ok, vamos a hacer un quest que dejé aquí pendiente. Que se me hace simpático. Entonces voy a usarlo. Putti. Jengo, it seems so long since Castro Centro. Don't you recognize me? No, I suppose you wouldn't remember everyone to rescue. And I look quite different when we met, dressed in my uniform. I'm Resh Polali. It's been quite some time since, but I served the Crystal Braves. For unit, everything fell apart at this. Everyone went their own way, some followed Captain Iber, others found new work together. I had kept busy guarding the frontier hands here. A little too busy, in fact. I can scarce find a moment to spend with my family. The transition wasn't entirely easy. I was bedridden after Castrum Sentry, and by the time I was fit for duty by the Crystal Braves, just weren't anymore. In a strange way, I have my injuries to thank for keeping me from the worst of it. Oh, speaking of that, you're close to Domans, aren't you? Would you happen to know where Roca is? She aided me in my recovery, and well, it's quite embarrassing, but I didn't notice until now, but... There was a great misunderstanding, you see. Her earrings were wounded in my bags. I have been trying to return them, but those children are neither seen nor heard. I can't find her no matter how much I look. I'm sure the girl misses her earrings, but I simply don't have the time to track her down. Bueno, déjamelo a mí. What really has permitted to look for her in my stead? Oh, thank you, Jengo. Thank you so much. There you are. I have heard that my children visit the House of Splendors. Though never went in there for some reason, but speak with Rowena, very little escapes her. Even invisible children. Okay. Looking for the Doman children? Aye. They sometimes help arrange my less valuable wares. Just finished for the day though. Come to think of it, Auriana said she'd caught sight of them playing nearby. Might catch them should you have the patience to wait. Okay. ¿Es nivel 54? Creo que le voy a dar el quest con Breaker. I hereby call this meeting of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. All business fair, Koharu will start with you. I have been helping Miss Alice get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat horde adventurers, and I have been helping arrange stuff for Rowena. No, that's not right. Those all are just chores. I want you to go proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore? Did you find anything, Yosan? I bet you didn't. I did too. We have got big wide world to explore, and I was looking into ways to do it, which is more than can be said of any of you. Oh, it's true, Yosan got caught sneaking out of Horsebear Guard. Mr. Sarbruk was yelling at him for bells after that. You are hopeless. I'm sorry, Yosan is just... Showing you little snitch, I told you that in secret. With Yosan, I may have found just a quest. I overheard some people talking and they say there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Stall. It might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure or a vengeful spirit who was sealed away, or something else. No one knows for sure. That's perfect. We could be the first to find what's hidden there. No, we had just to figure out how to leave town without being caught. Hola, Mr. Jengo, what are you doing here? Solo pasaba por aquí. Creo que esto es tuyo. I was so sad when I thought I lost these earrings. I brought them all the way from Doma, you know? Thank you, Mr. Jengo. Bye. Hold on a moment. I got an important announcement. The Doma Adventures Guild needs experience in the field, actually adventuring. No one's going to let us stop because they think it's too dangerous. But Mr. Jengo is a good friend of the guild, and he's an incredible adventurer too, so I said we invite him to join us in this quest. Oh yes, I want to go adventures with Mr. Jengo. And I feel more safer if he comes along with us, Yosan. No. Once Yosan made us his mind, nothing cannot make it. Welcome to the guild, Mr. Jengo. Now come on, we have got to find out what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Stall. Estos niños me caen muy bien. Others are always saying that adventure is not fun and games. Why? It looks like a fun game. Do you know what vengeful spirits looks like, and can you beat them if that's what we find? Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, Mr. Jengo, we have given up of being the Doman Braves. It just didn't seem right after everything that happened. Está muy bien. I wonder what to do there. I'll bet a silver and gold, or really old weapons. Are you sure this is where Revenant's Toll used to be? It doesn't look at anything like a town. Not even a little. Where would we even start looking for hidden treasure? What do we do, Yosan? We don't know anything unless... We won't know anything unless we poke around a bit. Spread out and see what you can find. And be careful of monsters. ¿Dónde será? ¿Será arriba? No. Nothing, no more, nothing. Did you find anything? Even Mr. Jengo only found this junk. Treasure's not easy to come by, I guess. But this might not be junk, Yosan. It is really all wine valuable. That's right, with wine the older and better, Miss Farming told me so. Mr. Saffron knows a lot of wine too. He spent bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer. Wow, Mr. Saffron was wiser than he looks, isn't he? Just and why don't we ask him about this bottle? Maybe we shouldn't. I think he'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. Oh, but he wouldn't scold you, Mr. Jengo. Could you ask him for us? Claro. Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you find out. What is it you need of me, friend? Pues encontré esta botella, ¿qué me dices? Wine? Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I am on duty. Pray, where did you find this edged bottle? I think you were searching for treasure at the old camp, and you came to learn of its value. I'm afraid it has none whatsoever, but you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll after a fashion. Now our town is flourishing, but that's not always so. So very long ago, this was an utterly savage place, marked by little but ruins and statues of death. It was a hard life for the few who chose it, and naturally they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by, passing adventurers will bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. So precious was this wine that certain adventurers took calling treasure for a spell. As time went on, someone mistook its name for Thought and came searching for this valuable liquor. The first were adventurers, of course, but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here were still deadly, and the paths still treacherous, and many who came searching paid for this misunderstanding with their lives. So the settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenants belonging to the dead, they say, and men who slept on land will have their soul torn by their body. So wander these bleak fields forever as vengeful spirit. As you can imagine, the innocence was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away. And soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend, and that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll. Interesante. Bueno, esta historia continúa todavía más, creo. What did Mr. Safflon say about the wine? Oh, so there never really was a treasure or revenant stall. Rather, I was hoping for a very gold and ancient demon or something. But I guess that wasn't bad after all. We did get to go outside of the town and explore with Mr. Jengo. 7:45. Hello, Mr. Jengo. Have you found another quest? Nope. Oh, I was hoping. Well, no matter. We Doman adventures can find our own. Everyone go and see what travelers have talk about and rumors of more treasure we could have. Any giant demos we could say or whatever. We must find something good. Then we'll head off on another quest with our trusty advisor in tow. Hey, Mr. Jengo, could you tell Miss Resh to be careful, please? She was badly hurt, and she shouldn't push herself too hard. Okay. Chiste 54. Why? Hello, Jengo. Did you ever find Roca? Oh, would I like she got her earrings back? I would like to thank her in person someday. So, she is such a sweet little thing. My daughter could learn a thing or two from her. Oh, well, have you heard the news? There's been a theft, and they think children are behind it. The Adventurers Guild has even begun an official investigation. I know preview of the details, but I do know the Doman younglings are under suspicion. I can't imagine they will turn to crime, though. Wouldn't you agree? It's going to be a big misunderstanding. I have the mind to speak to Savor or the children's behalf. If only my work carries anyway. Forgive me, but could you look into this? You have shown yourself a steadfast friend of the Domans, so I trust that you will handle it nicely. Well, my friend, have you gone to discuss more tales of treasure? You can win of that, eh? The Adventurers Guild is still investigating the facts, but and a rumor of great value was stolen from Rowena's establishment. The storeroom was locked at the time, but we have found evidence that a window covering was removed. Where a little though my mind was how the tips entered. The opening itself is quite small, however, only someone slender frame like a child could pass through it. And I have witnessed who saw four short people toiling outside the store, and the Doman children are one too. Though I am not to suspect them, the children fit the profile of suspects, and claims of begin as small dares of games, after all. When in truth I am more worried about the potential backlash against the Domans. They fit well amongst the other refugees, but this offense would not reflect well upon them. Rowena is of the same mind, and has agreed to keep the test quiet. I have entrusted the investigation to my most dependable men as well. When I ask you aid us by speaking with the children, you seem close to them, and I fear my armed men would only frighten them away. I just heard the talking about a detective who can get to the bottom of any case. I want to meet him. We are suspects? That sounds like a case for Koharu. Inspectors extraordinaire. Bueno, ya sabemos que no es allá, obviamente. What is people always looking at? I want to see. I'm not a criminal. A neither Yosan o Roca o Koharu. Ok, sí, le creo. I thought I heard something interesting, but I was wrong. They are just so sad. Of course, we didn't steal anything. Someone else is to blame. Someone else is more like us. Who? We have to talk this over. El hecho de que pueda estar aquí arriba. No. Esto es alguno de los pasos. No, de hecho estaba en alguno para afuera. No. Bueno, en otra ocasión los busco.
Have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
Muy bien, con esto despedimos el stream de esta noche. Nos vemos mañana con el video pregrabado que no funcionó esta semana. Y nos vemos el miércoles con día de grinding. Y el jueves empezamos ya con Shadowbringers. Mientras tanto, eso va a ser todo por esta noche. Que tengan muy buena noche. Se cuidan. Bye.